Welcome to Mythology History, where ancient secrets come to life. In this episode, we dive deep into the dark and mysterious world of the 72 demons of Solomon, powerful spirits said to be bound by the legendary King Solomon himself. From Bael, the first demon of the Ars Goetia, to Andromalius, the last, each holds a dark power and purpose hidden within the pages of the Lesser Key of Solomon. Who were they? What were their true origins? And could their influence still echo in our world today? Stay tuned as we uncover the forbidden truth behind Solomon's demonic legions. The 72 Demons of Solomon explained. King Solomon, one of the most legendary figures in ancient history, is often remembered for his wisdom, wealth, and the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem. But beneath the surface of biblical reverence lies a darker, more mysterious tale, one that bridges theology, mysticism, and demonology. According to ancient occult texts, Solomon was not only a wise ruler but also a master magician who commanded 72 powerful demons, known as the Lesser Key of Solomon's spirits or Goetia. These entities were said to be bound within a brass vessel, sealed with magical symbols, and controlled through Solomon's divinely gifted ring, a tool that allowed him to harness infernal powers for divine purposes. The story of the 72 Demons of Solomon forms one of the central pillars of Western occultism, influencing grimoires, secret societies, and esoteric traditions for over 1,000 years. Let's delve deep into the origins, hierarchy, and meanings behind these 72 spirits, and explore what they reveal about the blurred line between divine authority and demonic power. The origin of the 72 demons. The tale of Solomon's demons originates primarily from the Testament of Solomon, a pseudepigraphal text written between the 1st and 5th centuries CE. Though not part of the biblical canon, this ancient work portrays Solomon as a divinely empowered exorcist and magician. According to the story, Solomon received a ring from the archangel Michael, inscribed with a sacred seal that allowed him to command and imprison demons. Using this ring, Solomon forced the demons to build his temple in Jerusalem, the same temple later revered in Jewish and Christian tradition. Each demon had a specific skill, power, or domain. Some controlled the elements, others influenced human emotions, dreams, or diseases. Later, during the medieval and Renaissance periods, these legends evolved into formalized grimoires, handbooks of magic. The most famous of these is the Lesser Key of Solomon, also called Lemegton, particularly its first section known as Ars Goetia. This book catalogued the 72 demons Solomon allegedly summoned and bound. The number 72 is symbolic. In Jewish mysticism, it relates to the Shem HaMephorash, the 72-fold name of God derived from Exodus 14 verses 19 to 21. Each demon, in theory, corresponds to one of these divine names, suggesting that even demonic power is ultimately under divine authority. The structure and hierarchy of the 72 demons. The 72 spirits of Solomon are not chaotic forces but organized beings with a defined hierarchy, much like a dark mirror of the celestial order. The Goetia divides them into ranks resembling medieval nobility. Kings, the most powerful, ruling legions of lesser demons. Dukes, commanders beneath kings, controlling large numbers of spirits. Princes and marquises, mid-ranking beings with specific dominions. Counts, earls, and presidents, lesser nobles or administrators of particular arts or regions. Knights, the lowest rank, often performing tasks or conveying knowledge. Each demon is associated with a number of legions, often multiples of 30, 60, or 100, representing their influence and might in the spiritual hierarchy. What's fascinating is how their descriptions blend the natural, the symbolic, and the theological. Many embody both beauty and terror, combining human, animal, and monstrous traits, reflecting the ancient view of demons as manifestations of moral and elemental imbalance. A glimpse into the most notorious demons. Though all 72 spirits have their own characteristics, some stand out as particularly prominent in occult literature and myth. Below are summaries of a few of the most well-known. 1. King Bael. The first spirit in the Goetia, Bael is a king who rules over 66 legions. He appears with the heads of a toad, a man, and a cat, symbolizing cunning, transformation, and invisibility. Bael grants the power to become unseen, an ability that has fascinated magicians for centuries. His triune appearance may represent the chaotic fusion of forms that demons embody. 2. Agars. A duke ruling 31 legions, Agars appears as an elderly man riding a crocodile, carrying a hawk. He governs languages, teaching them instantly, but also causes earthquakes and rebellion. In mystical symbolism, Agars embodies the disruption of order, both linguistic and political. 3. Vasago. One of the most benevolent spirits, Vasago is known as a prince who reveals hidden things and recovers lost objects. He commands 26 legions. Often invoked in modern occultism for divination, Vasago represents the dual nature of knowledge, both illumination and temptation. 4. Samigina, Gamagin. This marquis appears as a small horse or donkey before taking human form. He teaches liberal sciences and can summon the souls of the dead. Samigina reflects the ancient connection between necromancy and knowledge, bridging wisdom and death. 5. Marbas. A president commanding 36 legions, Marbas appears as a lion who can transform into a man. He brings diseases and can also cure them, symbolizing the dual power of corruption and healing, a theme common in demonic lore. 6. Amon. A powerful marquis who reconciles enemies and provokes love or hate. Appearing as a wolf with a serpent's tail, Amon reflects the instability of human emotions. His dual capacity for peace and conflict makes him one of the more complex entities in Solomon's hierarchy. 7. Paimon. One of the most iconic demons, Paimon is a king who appears riding a dromedary, accompanied by spirits playing trumpets. He teaches all arts, philosophy, and secrets of the earth. Paimon's association with knowledge and wealth has made him a prominent figure in modern occultism, even appearing in pop culture such as Hereditary, 2018. His allegiance to Lucifer in later grimoires suggests his high status among infernal beings. 8. Bure. Depicted as a lion's head surrounded by 5 goat legs, Bure governs philosophy, ethics, and herbal medicine. His bizarre form might symbolize the cyclical movement of thought, or the disorienting nature of forbidden wisdom. 9. Asmodeus. Though not explicitly listed among the 72 in the Goetia, Asmodeus is often associated with Solomon's legends. In the Testament of Solomon, he is a powerful demon of lust and vengeance, claiming to rule over earthly pleasures. Solomon subdued him using the sacred ring, forcing him to labor in the construction of the temple. 10. Belial. Another king of high rank, Belial rules over 80 legions and appears as a beautiful angel seated in a chariot of fire. He grants favors, dignities, and wealth, but demands sacrifices in return. Belial represents the corruption of authority and the seductive power of false virtue. 11. Balaam. A terrible king with 3 heads, of a bull, a man, and a ram, riding a bear and breathing fire. Balaam grants invisibility and wisdom. His tripartite form echoes ancient depictions of gods merging divine and bestial aspects. 12. Andros. A marquis with the head of an owl and the body of a man, riding a wolf. Andros is dangerous even to his summoners, spreading discord and chaos. He personifies treachery and the destructive nature of mistrust. 13. Astaroth. A Grand Duke who appears as a beautiful angel riding an infernal dragon, holding a serpent. He is one of the oldest demons, rooted in the Phoenician goddess Astarte. Astaroth teaches forbidden sciences and reveals the secrets of the cosmos. His transformation from goddess to demon reveals how early monotheism demonized pagan deities. 14. Stolas. A prince appearing as an owl or crowned man. Stolas teaches astronomy, herbs, and precious stones, the building blocks of ancient science. He represents the bridge between cosmic knowledge and occult wisdom. 15. Garp. A president and prince commanding 66 legions, Garp governs time, emotions, and teleportation. He can move people instantly and influence love or hate. In symbolic terms, Garp represents the shifting boundaries between the material and spiritual worlds. 16. Bune. A duke appearing as a dragon or a man with 3 heads, Bune governs eloquence and necromancy. He makes the dead speak and enriches those who serve him. His dominion over wealth and death illustrates how ancient magicians viewed prosperity and mortality as intertwined. Solomon's ring and the brass vessel. According to the Testament of Solomon, the king's power over the spirits came from a divine artifact, a ring engraved with the seal of God. This seal, often depicted as a 6-point star or hexagram, later called the Seal of Solomon, granted Solomon the authority to summon, bind, and interrogate demons in the name of the Almighty. He used these spirits to complete monumental tasks, especially the construction of the temple. However, the text also warns of the dangers of pride. After Solomon's heart turned toward idol worship, the ring was stolen, and the demons regained their freedom, a moral lesson that divine gifts can be lost through corruption. The idea of Solomon's brass vessel, where he trapped the 72 demons, later inspired countless legends. Some tales claim that the vessel was thrown into a deep lake or the sea, only to be discovered and opened centuries later, releasing the spirits once more. This myth became a metaphor for human curiosity and the dangers of tampering with forces beyond comprehension. Symbolism and theological meaning. The 72 demons of Solomon are not merely monstrous beings, they represent human desires, fears, and flaws externalized into spiritual entities. Each demon embodies an aspect of knowledge, passion, or corruption, teaching lessons about the boundaries of wisdom and the cost of ambition. From a theological viewpoint, the story of Solomon's command over demons serves as a complex allegory. Wisdom versus hubris. Solomon's mastery symbolizes divine wisdom used to subdue chaos, but his later downfall shows the danger of arrogance. Divine authority. The demons obeyed Solomon not by his strength but by God's will, reminding readers that all power ultimately stems from the divine. Spiritual duality. Many demons teach sciences, arts, and medicine, implying that knowledge itself is neutral. It becomes demonic only when misused. In mystical traditions such as Kabbalah, the 72 demons correspond inversely to the 72 names of God. Each demonic force has a divine counterpart, representing the cosmic balance between light and darkness, a theme echoed in Hermeticism and later Western esotericism. Legacy in occultism and modern culture. The Lesser Key of Solomon became one of the most influential grimoires in European occultism. It inspired Renaissance magicians, members of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and even modern occultists like Aleister Crowley, who published the Goetia in 1904 with his own notes. In modern times, the imagery of Solomon's demons appears in literature, movies, and video games. Characters like Paimon, Astaroth, and Belial have become icons of supernatural storytelling, symbolizing ancient knowledge and forbidden power. Despite their dark reputation, the 72 demons remain central figures in the study of esotericism, not as objects of worship, but as archetypes of human psychology, ambition, and the eternal struggle between wisdom and temptation. Solomon's paradox. The legend of the 72 demons of Solomon blurs the boundary between holiness and heresy, portraying a king who wielded darkness to serve the light. Whether seen as literal beings or symbolic forces, the demons of the Goetia represent the hidden aspects of the cosmos and of ourselves. Solomon's story reminds us that true mastery lies not in commanding spirits or accumulating power, but in maintaining balance between knowledge and humility. The brass vessel, the ring, and the demons all serve as mirrors, reflecting the eternal human quest to understand the mysteries of creation, even when they dwell in the shadows. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 72 demons of Solomon, the mysterious spirits said to serve under the legendary king's command. From rulers of infernal legions to whisperers of forbidden knowledge, their stories continue to intrigue and terrify even today. If you enjoyed uncovering these ancient secrets, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a journey into the hidden corners of history and myth. Share your thoughts below. Which of Solomon's demons fascinated you the most? Until next time, Keep seeking the truth behind the world's oldest mysteries.